The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Feeling some heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
Going to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game on basketball.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll leave it with him. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it all, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Sooner offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively,
into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, my God.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass. And then
Ain't no way
I just makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the 1st down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 14, Oklahoma 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Oh, ain't no.
They'll run the screen.
Ain't no fucking way.
25, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown.
Get my ass dog walked.
Kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Let's see. 3 niggas out of his ass in the back.
Bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
He just ran right through them all.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll go with a direct snap. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
He makes the connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Fellas, few programs ooze history quite like Notre Dame and Michigan, and we've got an early clue on who might be coming out on top. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're trying to get to it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
You gotta get off the fucking field.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's looking to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and really just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
But last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Texas A&M going up tempo. They go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. All kinds of room.
Let's go.
And a tremendous return on the play before he's brought down. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Reed. Lost one deep down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be...
Off he goes! And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide out in motion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll go to the air. Extending the play. Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for them?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown Sooners! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The offense set for a 1st down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to get the edge on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Pick it off!
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Coming after it. They get to him as he throws. It's caught. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the
It's a
carry.
punt.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Direct snap. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Sooners are on the move. Power football with the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On third down, he drops the throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. And
hey, be careful.
Take it all the way back. Touchdown,
hey, buddy.
Aggies. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
You're good.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
Yeah.
All tied up.
No, you're going to play with your toy.
Fair catch.
Sit and watch TV. Almost dead, almost done on the game.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still running up the 40. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels.
Yeah, play with your toy.
Angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown.
Yeah.
Had those stats, young fella.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down to start the drive after the break. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll go right back to him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it in.
Come here. Eli.
Touchdown, Aggie.
Come here.
When you can run like that, the
Yeah.
quarterback is
Come
going
here.
to give you opportunities. And
Thank
look at
you.
him run by the
Thank you,
defenders.
buddy.
QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football,
Mm-hmm.
get to the end zone.
Playing the game. You were taking a
And
nap
that
now.
extra point was good, and we are deadlocked.
Here's your truck.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt
Come back
in
over
doing
here.
so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference,
Your truck.
this is big time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just
No, sir.
enough to keep the drive alive.
No.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just a solid
Thank you.
stop by this sophomore.
They're strong and
Yeah.
they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he
Come
picks
here.
up the first down.
Come here.
When players
Come here.
understand the situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see
Yeah,
north,
put it in
south,
there.
try to bounce out wide and
Put
make
it in
big
there.
plays. Sometimes it's not about
Yeah.
making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs
Mhm.
instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Off the deflection, missed a great chance
what was he in?
turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Hey, no, sir. We're going to stay over here. Come on. Come on. Here's your
Couldn't
truck.
get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown Sooners! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run.
Oh, you got my shades? Thank you. Thank you, Eli. What you better go get now? Got my belt. Got the belt.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Off play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Why the middle of the field wide open?
They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hey, come play with your truck, man.
That offsides call, it's 1st and 5.
Your truck.
They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They feed him again. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They
Thank you.
Out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Here's the handoff. Running with power. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll go to the ground. Pickup of 1. It's
Yeah.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play.
Hi. Eli.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass to the left.
Go! Come on. Come on.
He's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
And now this is the time of the game where the clock's fighting against you, and you can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to waste timeouts. So we got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground.
Let's go!
Stop short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
Nice job.
Say, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look. Come over here. Come on.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Finds his tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even.
Careful. No. No.
This quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Sooners will try to run off the clock in the final minute. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Sir, we're gonna have to come over here. Come on. Come on.
To the 33-yard line.
I'm almost done.
Offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
The give on the inside. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up
Good
the
job.
first down.
Come on.
And that's all you want, right?
Hand up.
That first down.
Other daddy.
Understand the situation.
Other daddy.
Gotta get north and south.
Yeah.
First down, get a new set now.
Can't go over there though. Yeah, you can come right there. Come here. It's a ball game. Say ball game.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah.